I mean, this is the pinnacle of women's boxing just because of the visibility. They're in the main event. No guys had to hold them up. And this place was absolutely rocking. Did the fight live up to the hype?
Well, you know what? I guess we expected a little more, but Katie Taylor was smart tonight, right? She didn't get in no fisticuffs. She didn't get in no brawl. You know what I mean? So she fought a clean fight. It may have not been as exciting to the fans, but you got to know what you're watching. She was very skillful tonight, technical. She kept her feet under and she controlled the distance. I would have liked for Amanda Serrano to use her counter-punching ability. Let Katie come to her so she can set the traps. But she just chased all night, and it seemed like she never really got what she wanted. I hear a lot of people saying controversial decision or robbery. I don't know how they can see that. I know Amanda has some adoring fans, but you gotta call it like you see it, bro. You just gotta call it like you see it.
Is there something that Amanda could have done tonight? Because I seen that first punch she landed rocked Katie, and from that moment on, Katie was like on her bicycle and boxing well, but we weren't seeing the first and second fight after that. What could Amanda have done to seize on Katie and get out of a boxing match like she was into?
You know what? She threw the 1-2 all night, and I begged her, just double up on that jab. Get closer, then the right hand would have been there with leverage. She would have had better timing. Her timing was a little off tonight. And after the second, third round, those should have been the instructions if you're trying to win a fight. You know what I mean? You can't sit out there doing the same thing that's not having any results. You got to change up in the middle of the fight if it takes that. And you got to be able to make those adjustments as the fight is going on.
If you're Amanda Serrano, where do you go from here?
We got to get back to the drawing board. You know, she's had a successful career. You know, losing 3 times to a gold medalist, I don't know where she goes from here. But if she says she had enough, I think she had a successful career. You know what I mean? She still can fight, but what? She gonna lose to someone that's not as accomplished as a Katie Taylor? It could happen. You know, I think that'll be, you know, counterproductive. You know what I mean?
Okay, let me take you to some of the news of the day. You know that your man Roy Jones is in a real beef with Floyd Mayweather Jr. These boys are getting after it. Floyd had a wild post online disrespecting Roy. And Roy, I talked to him yesterday. He wants to fight. He don't want no exhibition. He don't want no argument, no discussion. He want to fight. What's your take on this beef?
Well, you know, Floyd has fought a guy as big as Roy when he fought Logan Paul. You feel me? So if they want to get that steam off, let them go ahead and get it. You feel me?
I believe you were in the highlight reel that Floyd was watching.
Yeah. I mean, man, look, these are 2 great fighters. 2 of the best fighters, pound for pound, the game has seen. And, you know, and sometimes, you know, when they look back on their careers, it's competitive. It's competitive. But, man, you know, I would say this, and I love Floyd. You know, he's undefeated. He did it his way. But I don't think at any time in his career, he was viewed as unbeatable. He beat everybody, but I don't know if he was viewed as unbeatable. Roy Jones was unbeatable until he met me. Until he met me, he was unbeatable, bro. That's how they looked at it.
It's a crazy question, but if they were to fight today, who wins it?
Oh, no. But I want the winner.
All right.
You heard me.
I heard you. You know what? I could see it happening these days.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, a bit of unfortunate news, but serious. We know Tank Davis is in prison right now or jail.
No, he got out.
He got out.
He made bond. He made bond. He out. And I hear the fight is still on. It's a ways away, bro. He can have all that legal stuff worked out, and hopefully he can keep his mind straight and focus on the biggest rematch, the biggest fight of his career, bro.
How do you talk to fighters that are having his kind of trouble? It's not the first time he's been in this kind of trouble. What would you advise him to do to get his mind and his career right?
Cut all the fat off, bro. You got to get thin, bro. You trying to go up there? The air is thin, the higher you go. Cut that fat off. Everybody can't go with you, bro. That's just point blank. And I think getting a little bit more focus on his career, I think can get things lined up for him, bro.
And lastly, we got Shakur Stevenson tomorrow. People are thinking that he might be running like Katie was boxing today. Who do you see winning that fight tomorrow?
I like Shakur, bro. He goes to the body well. I think he's going to be if he come in ready to go sharp, he's going to look like a young Ali in his prime, bro, and it's going to be an incredible fight. I think he has one of the most dangerous punchers and active fighters that he's faced, but that's what brings the best out of us, bro. Put us in that position, bro, and the cream rises to the top.